Alright, so today we're gonna be turning this boring old gauge cluster into this, the new style 2015 and up cluster. Here's what we're gonna need to change the cluster. A regular screwdriver. I use 4 zip ties, the trim removal tool. I used a drill. We gotta make 4 holes in the plastic, so some sort of way to make the holes in the plastic. I'll show you later. The bezel. Now you can get any bezel from any trim level, 2015 and up charger, Challenger fits, the 300s. Those are all interchangeable. If you can find the Hellcat one, it has red gauges. So it's all about preference. And then you do need the bezel. I'll show you how to modify it. So your old screen, you don't need a screen. If you have the 8.4, the screen will, you can make it fit. You can modify it to fit. So I'll show you guys later on. Right now, the first step, you're gonna grab your trim removal tool. You're gonna pop it on the corners. Careful not to scratch the bezel. There you go. Once you hear that side, you can pull it a little bit and it should come out. Just like that. Now you're gonna go all the way around on this corner as well. Pop it off. Okay. Now, here's what we're gonna do. We gotta lower your steering wheel all the way down. If you don't know how, there's a lever down there. Right here. It has to be down. Then you pull the steering wheel all the way down. Pull this towards you. Now on the back side of the screen, you're gonna have these 3 clips. It has a tab on the top. Just push it in. Pull it out. Same thing with this one. Push it in, pop it out. This one I found it to be a little bit more tricky. I use the same trim tool. I just press it, press the tab. Pull it out. There you go. Now for this thing to come all the way out, you have to face it up so the vents can come out, all 3 vents. And once you have it up, you pull it towards you, and that's how it looks. Now to remove the cluster is really simple. It's only 4 bolts, 1 on each corner. There's one right there, the other one down there. Same thing with this side. There's one up there, one down there. And once you remove them, there's a connector on the back. So let's go ahead and remove those. Once you take the 4 bolts out, go ahead and just grab it and pull it out. Careful not to yank it out because there's a connector in the back. You're gonna pull it out. Look in the back side. And there's the connector right here. Same thing. Press in the tab. Press in the tab. Pull it out. And take out the old cluster. Now to remove the screen from the bezel, it's really easy. Just look on the back side where the 3 connectors were at. And there's 4 bolts, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So go ahead and remove those. and your screen can come off. Now here's the old bezel. Here's a new one. They fit in the same dash. The only difference is this part over here. On this one, it won't close all the way with the new cluster because of how curved it is. So this one fits it perfectly once you transfer over the vents. Now to take off the vents, it's pretty simple. Yes, 2 clips on each side. Just pull it to the side and it pops off. There you go. Now flip this one over. Transfer this one. Same thing. Just make it fit on the sides. Pop it in. There you go. That one's in. Make sure you're facing the right way also. Same thing. You make it go on the side. And then you just clip it in. There you go. There you go. Okay, now the last thing to do before we go to the car is mount the screen up. On the old dash, the screen, as we know, mounts right here to the actual bezel. Now on the new ones, the screen mounts to the dash. So I'm gonna show you guys how to connect the screen to the bezel on the new style. Alright, so here's what I did. I cut the 4 tabs that were hidden right here and up here. I broke the piece off by accident. It should look like this. I cut them off. Then I drilled some holes. I drilled some holes on the bottom, just straight through with a screwdriver or a drill, and I just zip tied it. Now you just gotta turn it over, align it, which this one looks pretty aligned. Yep, looks perfect. You gotta make sure that those corners right there, they're not too hidden inside. This one looks just perfect. I just gotta tighten it back up, and then we can go to the car. Now we're gonna install the new cluster on the car. You're just gonna feed it through on top of the steering wheel. Before you put it all the way in, make sure you plug it in. Let me get that plug real quick. Plugs in the same spot as the older one. Right here. As you guys can see, it's just literally the same plug. Okay, now you're gonna push it back, rest it in its place, and put the 4 screws that you guys took out at the beginning of the video. Again, there's one right there, one on the bottom, and 2 on this corner as well. So once you have your cluster already connected and secured, you're gonna go ahead and make sure the steering wheel is all the way down. You're gonna grab your new bezel. You're gonna feed it through the top just like you took it out. Before you clamp it in, pull it back again a little bit and make sure the 3 connections are on. We have 1 right there, 2, make sure it clicks in. Makes a nice connection. There you go. Click. You got the 3. Then you're gonna go ahead and pop it back in. Go all the way around, make sure all the clips are in, which it looks like they are. Okay, and all that's left, put the steering wheel back where you want it and turn on the car. And there you go. Alright guys, and that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys liked it, go ahead and put those thumbs up, subscribe. There's gonna be more videos coming of more mods to this car and other cars as well. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.